Well, hello everyone. My name is Dara Rath and I'm the pastor at Faith Lutheran Church in Port Elgin, Ontario, Canada. And each week I bring you a story that takes about 5 minutes to watch. And sometimes these stories are funny and sometimes they give you something to think about, which is the case with this story I'm going to tell you today. And it's actually written by William R. White. And it's in a book called Flowers in the Wind by Robert Coos. Temperance, like all virtues, is a habit, and habits must be practiced to become strong and embedded in our spirits. Just because we consider virtues to be good does not necessarily mean that they are always easy to put into practice. That is what we see in the following story that is based on a folklore from the Brothers Grimm. There was once a very poor man who was always complaining that the world was unfair. He would often say to anyone who would listen that most of those who are rich did nothing to deserve their wealth. They inherited their money from their parents. One day, as the poor man was walking home from expressing his bitter feelings to a crowd in the town square, Fortune appeared to him, and Fortune said, "I have decided to provide you with wealth. All you have to do is hold out your purse and I will fill it with gold coins. There's one condition, however, that you must remember. If any of the gold coins fall out of the purse onto the ground, everything I gave you will become dust. Be very careful, because I see that your purse is very old, so do not overload it." The poor man was overwhelmed with joy at this newfound fortune. He opened the strings of his purse and watched as Fortune began to pour a stream of gold coins into it. The purse soon became very heavy. Fortune asked, "Is that enough?" "Oh, not yet," cried the poor man. Fortune poured in several more gold coins so that the purse was filled. "Shall I stop?" said Fortune. "No, not yet," replied the poor man. "Add just a few more." But at that moment, the purse split apart, and the gold coins fell to the ground, and the treasure turned into dust. Fortune disappeared, and the man was left with an empty purse. Needless to say, the poor man was crushed. It is said that he never forgave himself for being so greedy, for his greed caused him to lose it all. Robert Coos writes, "This is a very interesting story, for it shows that temperance is not always easy to achieve. The virtue of temperance, which calls us to be moderate in using the things of this world and to exercise self-restraint, can elude us. There are so many temptations around us that we can often behave in very non-temperate ways. And I think that all the people on the planet, none are more in danger of being intemperate than we North Americans, for we have so many wonderful things at our fingertips. Let us look at 3 common things that can lead us to be intemperate in our daily lives. First, our culture is geared to foster excess. We are always searching for bigger and better and faster and sleeker, more powerful things. If 1 is good, 2 is twice as good, 3 is 3 times as good, and so on. I'm always amazed, for example, at how people on the Home and Garden channel react to seeing master bedrooms and bathrooms for the first time when looking for their new home. Some of the bedrooms and the bathrooms are absolutely huge, but the people dismiss them as being too small. I often wonder exactly what they need so much space for in those 2 locations. Second, impulse buying is too easy for us. We can be sitting in our easy chair watching television, for example, and a commercial comes on advertising a device that can make 4 pancakes at a time. And the pancakes don't stick. It's wonderful. Just call the number on the screen and you're one of the first 100 callers. The company will double your order. Such a great deal. So you reach into your pocket, take out your cell phone, call the number, give your credit card information, your order is complete. Never mind, of course, that you never prepare or eat pancakes. This is too good a deal to pass up. And third, sometimes we get ourselves trapped by collections. We see something we like, such as an oldies but goldies collection on television. We hear songs that take us down memory lane. It's only $14.95 for an album with wonderful oldies. What we fail to think through, though, is the collection is for 20 albums, so the actual cost by the time we're done is almost $300, not counting outrageous shipping and handling fees, of course. So, as we go on our journey this week, it would be a good idea to take a look at how we practice this virtue of temperance. What traps do we encounter that lead us to excess? I guess for me, the thing that I order most online is fabric. When I go on to a couple of fabric sites, I see fabric that I think would be just wonderful to make a bag or make a cosmetic bag out of that fabric, and so I might be tempted to order it. So that would be the one area that I would need to take a really close look at this week. So, thanks for taking 5, and blessings on your day.